Hello there, and thank you for choosing to watch another instalment from our YouTube channel Benidorm and Beyond. If you enjoy this vlog, please consider becoming a subscriber so you'll never miss any new content as I upload it in the future. Today I am taking you for a stroll down the sunny and immaculately kept Levante beach promenade. All the footage you will see today is from December the 1st, and I'm trying to film this scenic walk on a monthly basis now to keep a track of the changes over the year. It was a beautiful bright day, as you can see, with plenty of gorgeous sunshine. However, there was quite a stiff breeze blowing, as you will spot from the flags fluttering in the breeze, but with the temperature at a pleasantly warm 18 degrees, it really was a lovely day. As always, the bars and pavement cafes were attracting plenty of business, but maybe with more offers of coffee and brandies advertised outside at this time of year than cold buckets of beer, although of course these were available too. There were still pockets of people on the beach here and there, but there was a definite lack of the sun loungers and parasols being hired, and instead it was noticeable how many people had taken their own deck chairs and towels down to the sand instead, including necessary windbreaks to take the chill out of the air whilst basking in the warm glow of the winter sunshine. Last week in Benidorm we were all woken up by a huge thunder and hailstorm overnight, and I'm sure some of you will have seen the photos of the town the next day on social media covered in ice and hail. The temperature has really turned cold since then, with the nights having been particularly chilly. Although of course I'm aware that it is nothing compared to the UK, which is really having a cold snap right now. However, we seem to have turned the corner from this cooler patch of weather in the last day or so, and whilst I was meandering along in my long sleeve top and thin coat, most of the holiday makers were still in t-shirts and shorts and feeling the benefit of the extra few warmer degrees Spain has to offer in wintertime. And why not? As you will see towards the Rincon de Loix end of the video, the beach has been washed away in places after the storm, and this is due to the strategic placing of storm drains that run through the resort and out to the shoreline to prevent flooding in the town itself. These stretches of water always look super pretty with the sun shining off them, and are an excellent shallow place for children to play, along with the seagulls paddling about and swooping up and down with Peacock Island as their backdrop. The council also regularly plough tractors up and down the beach, mostly at night time, in order to smooth and level the sand, and you can see their tyre tracks along the beach everywhere, making rather striking patterns in themselves. The adults-only Sol Costa Blanca hotel along the front is now closed until March, but the popular Hotel Thimbel remains open, and I spotted several tourists hanging off their balconies and enjoying the pool and sea views that their rooms afford them. In the Rincon de Loix, the Hotel Brisa also remains open. It was evident that the amount of mobility scooters and electric bikes has definitely increased in the town, and with the average age of holiday makers usually being that little bit older at this time of the year, it's not surprising. The Daytona and Kai beach bars were by far the busiest along the whole promenade, and with singers and guitarists still being put on for afternoon entertainment, you can see why these are still favourite venues for sun and beer worshippers to chill out at for an hour or so. The British bars such as the Lazy Cow, the Beach Terrace and Little Bob's were all doing a good trade in cooked English breakfasts, whereas the more continental options were also going down a treat in the many Spanish cafes and bars. And if you ever fancy a traditional breakfast of coffee and tostada con tomate in the morning, then check out my top 10 tostada tour vlogs, which I post on a regular basis, showing you what you can order around town and for how much, along with a short review. The water sports have now all closed down for the season, and the stands advertising them have been dismantled and packed away until next summer, as you would expect. It was nice to see that Benidorm Town Council are still allowing tables and chairs to be placed along the promenade, despite 100% capacity now being allowed inside and out of bars and restaurants. It certainly gives the area a more cosmopolitan feel, as well as not having to be so squashed together near everyone else while seated, regardless of most COVID measures now having been abolished. I hope you have enjoyed this sunny early December stroll along the beautiful Playa Levante with me, and if you have, I would ask that you please give this video a thumbs up and like it, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already done so. If you would like notifications of future videos, just hit the bell notification button and you'll be informed of any new videos as soon as I upload them. Also, feel free to drop me a line in the comments section if there is something or somewhere you would particularly like me to include in the future, and as always, I'll see what I can do. I'll see you out and about next time, maybe along the seafront enjoying a caña in the sunshine. Cheers!